more irony and paradox. Narcissists are just as afraid of you. Well, okay, when you're in the fear of narcissists, before you get, if you're still in the fear, and there's a reason why you should be fearful, right? So, I'm not saying you're invalid for being fearful. Of course, you should be fearful. Of course. If it's a serious thing. If it's violence is really bad, probably always going to be fearful. But if it's more just verbal arguments, there's a point where you realize it's just a mask. There's nothing to be afraid of. And you kind of get over the fear. You're not so much afraid, you're just more irritated, right? The fear of the narcissist. The narcissist is going to destroy me. The fear. You're in fear. You're afraid of the narcissist. You're afraid of the narcissist. You're afraid. Okay. And the truth is that the narcissist is just as afraid of you. Probably more. Narcissists is probably more afraid of you. Afraid. They're afraid of you. This is after discard. This is when they discard you, they're terrified of you. It doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem that way. The tyrant is afraid of you, probably more. The tyrant is more afraid of you. Chew on that. They are terrified of you because you're a threat to the mask. They are utterly terrified of you. They don't want you upset. It's another paradox. They're always trying to upset you, but at the same time they're afraid when you're upset. When you're upset and you feel like ripping that mask off, that's when they're most afraid of you. Okay? The tyrant is more afraid of you. Hopefully that'll help people get over their fear. Unless it's a really violent thing, then of course you should be afraid. When you realize if it's more verbal, and you realize it's just words coming from insanity. It's just words coming from insanity. There's nothing to be afraid of. And then you realize they're afraid of me. They're afraid of me. And then the fear turns to irritation. The fear morphs into irritation. You're not afraid anymore. You're just, why did I let this happen? You're irritated that the whole thing happened, and you were under this weird spell for so long. And then the irritation morphs into understanding and compassion. The anger is still gonna flare. You're not gonna be from there. Okay, you're still actually it's the pendulum. When you get the calmness, it's like, I don't know. There are gonna be moments when you go back to that rage. And since you're trying to get along with the narcissist and you're trying to be calm, okay, I don't need to be afraid of them anymore. I'm not really mad. I'm not really grudgeful anymore. I've gotten over that. Once you realize that it was abuse and you allow yourself to get angry about the abuse, finally, stop denying that you were abused, and you get angry and you get resentful. Try not to fight with them too much during the anger. During the anger, you're gonna fight. Okay, trying it, because fighting makes it worse. And then you gotta. Anger turns into understanding. But even in the understanding phase, there's still gonna be moments of anger. Rage. Wow, I'm still angry. It's fine. It's a detox. Neighbors. The point is, keep in mind, the narcissist is afraid of you. Maybe more afraid of you than you are of them. The tyrant is afraid of the tyrant in your mind, in your life, whatever. Try not to think of them as a tyrant. Try not to label them. When you label, you're catastrophizing. The devil, the tyrant devil. You're freaking yourself out, right? You gotta look at them as a hurt person. A wounded, hurt person. Lashing out at you. That's what it is. They are afraid of you. Okay. Unless it's a violent situation, there's really no need to be afraid of their words. There's no need to be afraid of their words. It's the words coming from a damaged place. Okay. It's not you. It is not you. You learn from it. But do not take it personally and realize they are afraid of you. They are terrified of you. Okay. So try to recognize that. Look at this person and just try to see the fear that they have of you. Try to see it. So what do you do with that? Hopefully that'll keep you from fighting back. The whole point is to not fight back. Don't yell back at them. Don't point your finger at them and tell them everything that they're doing. It's not going to make a difference. It is all centered around not returning the hate back to them. I know it's hard. It seems impossible, right? It seems impossible. Try to do it as little as possible. As little as humanly possible. Try not to return that hate back to them, just making the whole problem worse. When in doubt, zip it, leave the room. Silence is better than anything. Silent. It's okay to just walk away from them. It's okay to hang up right on them. To hang up the phone. Remember, you're stressing them out just as much as they're stressing you out, okay? So if you leave them, they are also able to relax. So don't feel bad about hanging up the phone. You're giving them a break. You're giving both of yourselves a break. You can always make up later. Hang up the phone. Bye. You can say bye first, whatever. But if you silence, nothing being said or done, walk into another room, leave the house, leave the place, whatever. Leave. Get in your car and leave. You don't even have to say goodbye. Just create distance so both parties can simmer down. It's better for them and for you. You're stressing them out just as much as they are stressing you out, and they are just as afraid of you as you are of them. Okay? It's a mutual misunderstanding. Silence and distance will never hurt anything. You can always make up later. Okay? But let everything simmer. Let the heat cool. The heat needs to cool. If you're both hot, stay away from each other. One person's hot, stay away from them. Silence and distance.